Hello there and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 4. Today we'll continue on Let's Play. This is episode 89. In today's episode we are moving on from Subaru, and today we are moving into manufacturer races for Honda, starting with the Type R meeting. For that we need a Type R Honda, and I have just the car for us, although I'm going to have to bring up the memory card of Doom.
The memory card of Doom?
Yes, the memory card that has every single used car in it in the game. And we are going to use the best Type R. Shit, I haven't even got it in a good colour here. Oh, well, fuck it. We're going for the 1997 Type R EK Civic. Why am I not using a 98, you ask? Because I used a 98 in Gran Turismo 3, so I'm using a 97 this time round to be slightly different. Slightly.
Oh no, he's being different.
Also, quote me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain this is one of the first ever black cars I've used in this LP.
Yeah.
Which wasn't intentional, I kind of wanted a white one, but never mind.
Yeah.
I'll drive a black one. It's an EK Civic, I can't complain.
And before people accuse you of being racist.
I mean, I don't like black cars, I can't be any fairer than that.
I mean, Emile is racist.
You are racist.
I'm not
Emile.
a fan of black, it's not a good colour for a car.
You're still racist.
Do you know what is racist?
My ass.
How I've been tweeted by the Daily Mail.
Meanwhile, I'm being racist to dinosaurs with guns.
Daily Mail have treated me badly.
Well, that's because it's a Daily Mail.
Listen, Clarkson, as Clarkson knows, the Daily Mail is the most reputable newspaper in the world.
About as reputable as, I don't know, a lump of shit.
Honda,
News.
Mugen, Engine.
Also on the site, I use that for FIFA. Ow, I'm being attacked. Get off.
Wow, that's really worth 65 grand.
There's someone with a account Internet
Do you see it?
Explorer, and he only tells old.
I see it!
Displacement! No replacement for displacement!
Yes.
Are you okay, Emile?
Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm so excited I'm going to chuck in a racing chip.
Why? Because you can.
Quite frankly, the Honda Civic doesn't need displacement because, as a video I was watching today proved, or re-watching today proved, Civics provide 3 million tons of downforce and of adaptive suspension that can adapt itself depending on what environment it's in.
God, he's crazy. What?
Do you
Let's have a look at this image.
Fonda, if I say that, you know which video I'm on about, right?
Yeah.
Is this the Honda fucking
A
Civic?
Honda fucking Civic, yep.
Fucking Civic. Right.
Yes, the best one.
I'm gonna turn on take speed.
Honda fucking Civic.
On the fucking Civic.
That video's amazing.
We live
It
in a
is.
society.
And should be okay.
Yes.
Should be. Going into the Type R meeting, which is available for all Type Rs of Type R-ness, including NSXs and stuff. It's just single races: Twin Ring, Motegi, Autumn Ring, Suzuka Circuit, Driving Pan, Motorland, and Tsukuba Circuit. Let's go and meet some NSXs.
It's okay, we went for the right one this time.
Yes. Wait, right one, what are you talking about?
You will never know that.
Emile, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm blind and deaf and stupid and an old man. What do you expect?
You're blind, deaf, and stupid, really?
Yes.
Stupid man.
I was gonna say, are you gonna argue with any of that?
Yes.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
What game
Oh
is this
god,
in here?
Emile has gone crazy mode.
I mean, it's Emile cannot go in crazy mode. He's naturally crazy.
Look at that fucking power
Oh yeah,
curve.
so where was I? About this awful thing.
About the young one.
Celebrity
what-
Big Brother
This
6
car makes
winner
so
was
much
Eva
torque.
Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen, more power is needed.
Turbo.
You gotta
know
get more of a Honda fucking Civic.
Hey, Emile, you wanna know which one of the thing I wait for?
Spook!
Race. I'm waiting for the 206 race
Yes!
to see what horrible thing you're going to do to 206.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you're about to see what horrible things I'm about to do to a Civic to make it better.
Doing yourself.
Oh, are you putting racing tires on?
In Civics.
Wait, shit, do these races have tyre wear?
Yes. So I would say legions.
So on that, I'm gonna go because it's late and I have to go to work tomorrow.
Later.
Fuck you.
Latos. Weight reduction.
Go for it.
Wait!
Go under 1,000 kilos.
Civic needs to be lighter and reinforced. I have no idea what this increased rigidity does. I don't think it does jack levels of shit. Does it actually do anything in this game?
I don't know.
Oh, Inferno, you're supposed to be the smart one. That's not worth it.
Oof. Sorry to hear that.
Yes!
I'm apparently the smart one, despite the fact I
Are you, though?
completely missed an obvious oversight.
Original everything. That's what this car's getting, only the finest for the Honda fucking Civic. I don't really care for any of that stuff. Brakes! Important feature of a car.
Brakes are very important.
Okay,
yes.
now that this is like a 200 grand Civic, we're almost there. I think it needs its ports polishing.
Actually, okay, oh boy, so I got past the first 7 seasons of big ooh. Celebrity big ooh.
Hold on. 356 horsepower seems like almost enough for a Civic. I mean, that's what you get in the base model these days, so. But as we all know, the Honda Civic is such an intelligent car, it can actually control how much boost you get.
Indeed.
Like, it can control how much power it's got. Like, 1 minute when you're sat in traffic, 10 horsepower. Next minute you're sat in traffic, 5 million horsepower. Just vooming through those gears.
Boom.
Anyways, attempt number 2. Please no NSX, please no NSX, please no NSX, please Mr. NSX, please don't show up, please don't show up. I don't need you in my life.
That's what they all say.
Field of NSXs. I can deal with one. Oh, dude. The fiercest battle in the world's gonna go down in this race, though. Right, let me just check this. Power set to yes. Original suspension set to yes. Downforce.
Yes.
This already produces enough downforce to rip a child apart.
Transmission.
Racing mediums are on. Transmission is there.
That'll do.
Alright, we're good. Ready for war 50 You do realise, if my theory about nitrous is correct, with nitrous on, this is going to make 700 horsepower. Oh god, the A-spec points. Alright.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Prepare
prepare for
to
the Honda
witness.
fucking Civic.
and prepare to witness a massacre.
Also, by the way, the fiercest battle in the world's about to go down. DC... The battle of the DC Integras. Which one is better, the 98 or the 99? I know that's something Denny's parking lots have had to deal with for many years.
God damn it, Denny's.
Who cares, because the Civic's better than both Integras. Oh my god, other Civic! Jesus. So we're quickly finding something out.
What's that?
When you put 100 grand into a Civic, you get the performance of a 100 grand car.
Wow.
Also, I just helped the NSX there. Look at this! Yes! NSX domination. Anyway, so should this episode be called Honda fucking Civic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or should that be Honda Africa Civic? Gonna take a lot to take me away from you. Anyways, Thunder, you can continue on about your bullshit now.
Right, I would get that up, but I'm doing shooty things.
But I'm winning now. Because the Honda fucking Civic is winning.
Good.
Also, in case you're wondering, if you use something that isn't the NSX, I believe this might actually be one of the most challenging manufacturer races of all. Mostly because there's a lot of NSX Type R's in this game. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, Inferno, but I do believe this is one of the more difficult.
Yeah.
I think I even had difficulty with an NSX in this once before.
Yeah. I mean, there is one champion, one make event later down the road where the A-spec points are basically pointless.
Well, there's two of them.
Yeah, but knows to have the reason of, oh hey, all the opponent cars are practically fully tuned. The one I'm on about is basically just a case of, oh hey, everything else is old and shit.
Oh, is there one where it's literally just one A-spec point?
No, it's not that. It's basically a case of that it's a high amount of A-spec points depending on the amount of tuning, but you're likely going to win by a country mile anyways because, you know, the cars are absolutely shit.
Question.
Mm.
Oh, it's Mitsubishi after this, isn't it?
Yes.
I think the plan for tonight will be to end at Mitsubishi.
Yes.
Or end after finishing Mitsubishi.
Yes, which means for the next recording session, it's the perfect start again.
It's the what start again?
It's the perfect start to the second recording session when you start with Suzuki's.
Oh yeah, yeah. So many R's.
Eggs.
It's the Pirate Dragon. Yeah, that should be fun. But yeah, speaking of fun, this Civic is good.
Indeed.
So we've proved the Honda fucking Civic is the best car in the world.
Indeed.
As I can't argue with that, can you?
No, I can't.
Do you know what I found out the other day?
What?
I'm ashamed we used the IS200 Sport Cross for the Capri Rally.
Why?
Because it would have been useful for something else down the line, but
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I guess I'll just use a normal one. Like a peasant. Going, please sir, can I have some more boot space? More?
More?
Just a question.
Can I have...
Why is the IS200 Sport Wagon the most pointless thing in the world?
I don't know.
Like, the Sport Cross is literally just, why does it exist? Like, the boot can't be that much bigger than the standard IS200, right? And I feel like the IS200's already got, like, a decent sized boot. A decent sized boot in a mute. I don't know why I went all Canadian there, but...
That's a good question. Why did you?
A boot and moose! I can't do a very good Canadian.
No, you can't.
I can do a very good Ronald Reagan though. I say that, I don't know. Fucking where's all the energy gone? Come on, someone fucking pull up a list or something. Let's have some fun. Someone find something. Find a BuzzFeed article about the top 5 VTECs in the world or something.
Fucking imagine if BuzzFeed actually did an article of that.
It's BuzzFeed, so I'd imagine it'd be the most predictable bullshit in the world. Can you imagine if they had an article where it's like top 5 JDM cars you should care about? It'd be like number 5 Nissan 350Z, number 4
Nissan Cube.
number 3 Toyota Supra,
Micra.
number 2 Lexus LS
Honda
Sport
Fit.
Coupe, number 1
Toyota Yaris.
Bits, dickhead.
Calm down.
You fucking ruined it, mate. You fucking Vitz, you fucking dickhead. I drive a fucking Toyota Vitz, not a Toyota fucking Yaris, mate. There's fucking
Mate,
differences,
calm
you
down.
know what the fuck I mean?
Mate, it's just a car.
What's the difference, Dave? Fucking bunch is different, isn't it, dickhead? I've seen Toyota Vitzes in the UK. It's incredibly amusing.
What, like ones with the actual Vitz name?
No, ones that have the Vitz name, and you can tell they're Japanese because they have the Japanese number plate holders as well. Which means
Oh.
they have to have those weird square plates. Because in the UK you can get custom number plates. Whereas in America, from what I gather, it's just the fucking cube. And there's no difference. But here they'll like adapt it depending on the car. Like, I've seen Accords for sale where people have actually bought the correct size plates for them. So it fills the entire gap. There's a green one for sale that's got that. There's been a green Accord hanging around here recently. I'm fairly certain it's trying to like mug me off. Like, look at this hot piece of VTEC action.
I thought for a second
can't-
you said it was it was trying to jerk you off.
I mean, I'm jerking off while I'm looking at it. It's like, look at this hot piece of VTEC ass you'll never get. Like, okay, cool. I found out why I should never buy a Subaru Legacy wagon the other day as well.
Why is that?
Fucking 2 litre auto with fucking 11 seconds to 60. Okay, yeah, no. We're not going down that
Oh
route.
man, that's lightning slow.
Listen, man, I need above 10 seconds to 60 now. I'm a more mature man now. I haven't got time to lose, accelerating to 0 to 60 like I do all the time.
In
Because 0 to 60 times in the real world really matters.
I know. They're the most important things.
Truth be told, I just 10 grand. We might actually pay for the fucking horrible amount of mods I've done to this Civic. Anyways, listen, Fonda, you don't understand.
Yes.
Dux has said he wants a drag race, right? So I need to buy a car with a slightly quicker 0 to 60 time than Dux. So we can do a drag race. Right, one thing I'm going to do before this next race. Notice one key issue with the Civic. It's fantastic, but unfortunately Honda didn't make good enough tyres for the Civic.
It's not Honda's fucking Civic enough.
Exactly. I think Duck's car does like 9.1 seconds to 60 and a 2.4 auto Accord will do it in 9 seconds. So, you see what I mean? It's literally just a cock measuring contest, to be honest with you.
Seems like it.
And I win those all the time, so I should know what I'm on about.
I don't know about that, Emile, but
I do.
you do try.
Win that every single time. Say your arms as long as you cock, and I've got really long arms. Integra, 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 Integra Civic. Why is every single Integra that's ever... Oh no, AI, don't do that. Why is every single Integra that's ever existed in the entire world showed up to this event?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Azzy, you're an Integra fan, what the fuck's going on?
I don't like Integras.
Oh good,
that's a
I'm not the
shame.
only person in the world who doesn't.
That feeling when I actually do like Integras.
Oh, by the way, Az,
Yeah?
I might not like Integras, but I saw something the other day and I was like, oh my god, I want that. Integra Type R. Right? Night is one. Guess what?
What?
4-door saloon.
Oh!
I was just like, oh, I want that so badly. There's like $3,000 as well. Right, I've got a bit of a guilty thing to admit.
What?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
watching the
guilty pleasure
Honda
time.
fucking Civic video earlier. It sort of reignited this thing in me, which kind of makes me want to look for EK Honda Civic Coupes again. Because I really want one of those. Like, what I really want is like a fucking Civic SI.
What you really, really want?
Yeah, a Civic SI Coupe, but like completely untouched, unmolested, as they like to say, but I don't really like saying that in public.
And then you will do it anyways without realizing.
That goes unmolested. Let me fix that. let me attach some Lexus lights to her haircut. I'm gonna pimp your girl. Yeah, what's up? It's Westwood. Welcome back to Pimp My Girl UK.
Oh, not Westwood.
Next up, my girl's name's Tanisha. Her boyfriend's name is Sequin.
See, fucking what?
That's his rap name. It's Sequin, you dig?
You dickhead.
Anyway, Sequin is releasing his debut album. It's called Pot Calling Kettle Black, but the black kettle isn't nothing but a pot, man.
Yeah, man.
It features his lead song, The Pot Kettle Ain't Nothing Like a Pot, Man. And
Man.
The Almighty Infinite. Independent excellence, rebel fighting, weed smoking alchemist, fake identity, okay, it's cool with Jason Bourne, laundering with these Wolverines, okay, you're about to catch a storm, no, I never got tired, something about the N-word.
And then you pee.
Head between her legs like she's about to catch a pedigree. Smoke affiliated, I never leave Machiavelli. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headlock. I'm singing real talk. Don't ask me why I'm doing that. Joe, I should be a pro
Nice.
rapper.
No. You shouldn't.
I sung Dogs Turismo in German. That makes me a qualified rap artist.
Don't care.
For 1 second.
Oh my god, I got another idea for next time I speak to Mueller. I wonder if Mueller would enjoy it if I sung Hype Boys in German to him. Niche boys, niche boys. Everyone's a baddie on the niche bike. Pound is stronger than the dollar. Holla, sway. I round up in this game like a rubber without a rubber, and now I'm getting something. Round of applause, and now I'm making peas, and I'm pleasing my people. Not even a Jamiroquai hat could fit my ego. Half these rappers ain't real, you just rapping hype. Why are you shouting all the time? Don't you have a mic? A bada bading like bang bang bang.
No, you completely lost it.
No small time. This rap game is all mine. It will never be your time because you're small time. And I've got more time.
So settle down, boy.
Oh, I'll make you feel like something like a clown, boy. What's that thing in your hand? Put it down, boy.
Because you're not a
killer, you're a sound boy. Hype boy.
Yes!
Yeah. I fucking. Can I be really honest?
What?
Unironically, I like Hype Boys as a song.
Same.
It's a good song. It's by far and away the best Sway song as well, because everything he did afterwards was shit. Because he was something like a clown boy.
Oh.
Am I the only one who thought Darius is really cool as a kid?
I did think he was really
Like, you
cool.
think of it now and it's just like Big Daddy for Darius, but back in the day,
God,
those
don't.
fucking meme videos have ruined me, what can I say?
They've not ruined me.
Fucking big for Darius.
They've improved my life.
What? Need Speed Carbon Clio version?
Yes.
I still need to get Thunder or Angel to play that on stream. I kind of want Angel to do it because he's got more of a... What's the word I'm looking for?
He's more hype.
He's the slightly more serious of the two.
Oh.
So that's why it'd be funny. Actually, no, here's an idea. And Thunder can't agree to this because he's not here, so it's good. How about if we get Angel to play Need for Speed Carbon Clio Edition and Fun to play his Need for Speed Underground 2 Focus Edition? Do you think that could work?
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. Alright, we'll set up the PR stunts for that stream then. Inferno, you can help with that.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing, mate. So, in all seriousness, what's your favourite Honda Type R? Oh my god!
Hard to say.
I'm sorry to
though.
interrupt this very important question, but I've just found something out.
I just realised how hard you are ahead.
It spits flames!
Oh!
My Honda fucking Civic spits flames. Watch that exhaust pipe, boys. Look at that. I don't even know if it's showing at like 3 frames a second, but it pops and crackles. Anyways, best Type R, go. Also, sorry not sorry, my favourite Type R is this.
Yeah.
Although the Accord Type R is pretty cool. Because it's in Gran Turismo 2. And it didn't do very well in Hot Lap Classic. Then again, nothing on the Hot Lap Classic has done particularly well over the last month or so. Shit, is there a touring car race this weekend? Is anyone with Google close to them?
Nah.
Shit. I like how Azov sounds like he's filling up his fucking medicine cabinet.
What?
Just your typing, it sounds like you're filling up your medicine cabinet for some reason.
How are those two related?
Popping pills. You never just popped a pill?
No.
I do it all the time. I see them on the side. I'm like, oh, that looks pretty neat. Let me just pop it. Why am I growing a hand out
Popping
my
pills.
anus hole?
Hmm.
So, Thunder,
Huh?
you know after you completed Underground 2,
Yeah.
me and Azza have decided what your next game is going to be.
Which is?
You're going to play Need for Speed Underground 2 Focus Edition.
That's not an actual proper game in the series. That's a mod.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. The mod is
off.
so good it should be classed as a proper game.
Fuck off.
You know you want to play
It's
it.
better than
Fuck
what
off.
EA
I
done.
said.
You know you
No.
actually want to play it.
Emile.
Mm.
Let me clarify this again. Fuck off.
You know you want to play it though.
Give you a
Emile.
fiver.
I will
You're
donate
wrong.
£10.
I know you want me to play it. Even if you give me £10, I'm not playing it next.
I don't care if you play it next, I'm just saying you got to play it at some point. Within the next, like, I don't know, not too long that I forget it and lose all interest.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that then.
Because the idea is you're going to play Need for Speed Underground 2 Focus Edition and we're going to get Angel to play Need for Speed Carbon Clio Edition.
Yeah.
It should work out pretty well. You both can work together to stop Big Fedarius.
Big Fedarius.
Maybe he's not a good fit for it as.
Oh, why
You see,
not?
the whole point of these games is if you don't laugh at the word Big Fedarius, it clearly isn't working. There's just something about the name Big Fedarius that's amazing.
It's amazing.
Fucking Big Fedarius. Oh dear. This is why I should never be allowed to stream Carbon again. Because I'll just go around calling him Big Daddy Fedarius. And Big Kenj. Big
Big
Kenj.
Ange.
Big Ange. Big Wolfie Rat. Oh wait, you can't say his name at the moment.
Anyways, I know what my best Civic would be.
What?
2017 Type R Civic.
That's the best Type R.
Yes,
One issue with that.
but
There was no such thing as a 2017 Civic Type R.
yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
There is.
Nope. model years, it's either 2016 or 2018. I'm
You
not
are
joking.
so anal.
I'm not joking.
Well, that's Google is lying to me.
It came out in 2017, but car model years work differently.
Ah, okay. Well, then it's the 2018 Civic Type R.
The new one.
Yes.
You see, out of all
I
the...
mean,
Here's the thing. If I was going to own a Type R, then yeah, that's the one you buy, absolutely. I still prefer the style of the 2016 and like the 97 is Bay, or 98, or what? Fuck, can I say that word? Fuck me, I'm gonna have to drown myself in baby water.
That's not the only thing you're gonna have to do.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Yeah, I got done eating baby back ribs.
When the
Actually,
fuck
got
did
St.
you
Louis
do that?
styles. Just now.
Ah. So, I'll ask the semi-serious question, but first, let me introduce you to some LRC.
Yes.
Welcome to the Honda fucking Civic. It's the all-powerful Civic now.
Nice.
So it had some issues going up against the NSX. So now, it's got an original turbo kit, better displacement, big exhaust, it's got weight reduction, it's got rigidity, it's got racing hard tyres, and it's a god.
Nice.
And it spits flames.
Poot.
So, anyways, the serious question. What's your favourite
Yes.
Type R?
It's a toss-up between the Civic, the Integra, and the NSX. Because I'm pretty sure they made a Type R NSX.
Also, you have to be a bit anal with model years. Because Hondas. You know how Honda fanboys work.
Salad.
Burn that Civic Type R for faggot!
I'll be honest, I do quite like the 98 Integra Type R.
Can't argue with that. Well,
Just,
I
it
can,
needs to be
'cause I don't
dandelion yellow.
no,
Stained.
I love that one I found off eBay though.
Which was?
A 4-door Type R.
Yes.
Oh.
That would also be good. Though, I still have to say the best Integra I have ever seen was literally someone had swapped an S14 front end, like the late model one, with the kind of squarish, angry headlights, onto the front of the Integra.
That makes sense. They both kind of
And
look...
and what was crazier is that they were asking $4,000 for the shell. There was no engine, there was no transmission.
Oh, Jesus. Actually, just thinking about it, that's not a bad thing, because without trying to sound rude, the Integra and Sylvia both have kind of... I don't want to say boring, but kind of boring looking front ends on them. They're both very simple. There you go, that's the best way to explain it. Traditional, shall we say. That's the sort of front ends they've got on. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the Integra's growing on me. I like the late model Integras because touring car, but
I will say, it doesn't really matter what kind of year Integra you're going to hand me, because no matter what year it is, I can probably turn it into just about whatever fantasy Integra I could possibly want. After all, I do have experience working with Hondas.
have you got a fantasy idea in your head?
Yeah, actually, really, it's more along the lines of that was on the list of cars I really wouldn't have minded having, just because either 4 doors or rear hatch, and also Honda. So I could, in theory, have a 1.6, which revs to the moon, gets 40 miles to the gallon, and is still a lot of fun to drive. And if I have to go back and do it all again, I'm going Honda and I'm building a daily. Which is kind of ironic to say, but stares at RX-7.
Gotta be a Honda person.
Yeah, well, what can I say? I got bitten pretty hard by the Prelude,
Prelude.
so...
Was that bad?
No, it was good. I loved it. Except for the part where it exploded. Twice.
Oh.
And it would randomly cut out because the ignition tumbler was apparently a point of fault with all Preludes, not just mine. Because the key tumbler would come loose and parts of it would break inside, and so it would just randomly cut out when going down the road. You'd have to cycle the key a whole mess of times, take it out, put it back in, spit on it, lick it a little bit, and then finally, if you gave it the magic touch, it would turn on again.
Preludes seem to be popping up more in the UK as of recent for sale.
I can't say as I blame them. They are quite nice cars.
There's only one issue with them.
They're basically stripped out of cords.
No, they're 90s Hondas in the UK.
Oh.
Automatic transmission! Because until the year basically until the Spaceship Civic came out, the only people who bought Hondas in the UK were the same sort of people who bought Rovers. Like, here's how your car choices... Here's how it went in the bingo halls in the UK, right? You had... What's his name? Roger, alright? Now, Roger was 65, and he was going from pension fund to pension fund. And he drove around in a Rover 25, right?
Yes.
Then you sort of had Big Norris. Now, Norris had worked all his life and maintained his car well. He owned a 1968 Morris Minor wagon.
Oh, no.
And then you had the one Margaret and Doris fonded over. You had big, old Daddy Harold. And you see, Harold had the newest pensioner car on the block. He had the 1999 Honda Accord Coupe with the V6 engine and the leather interior. And he, and only him, was the true pimp of the old man world. Until Lord Sugar turned up in his Rolls Royce anyway. But that's how Hondas worked in the UK. Yeah, Hondas were exclusively bought by old people until about 2005.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, all the manual Honda Preludes have since been captured by 17-year-olds with bad baseball caps, destroyed, found out they had no insurance on them, crashed for insurance fraud, and then turned in for Peugeot 206s. So,
Yeah.
the Prelude is a... The Prelude was a
That's a
weird
shame.
beast to begin with, but now it's a rarer beast.
Emile speaks the truth.
Yes. I always
That is a very, very big shame.
Yes. 666.
Because the Prelude is, in fact, a very, very fun, good little car, assuming you get one that's clean-ish.
Do you want the amusement?
So what I
of the
will
Prelude
say-
is?
What?
By UK standards, that's not a small car.
It is a pretty big car.
That's a big car.
I believe it.
Big.
It wasn't exactly small amongst the vehicles I've driven. And believe me, the rank of which in vehicle sizes go are Echo, Fiero, Neon, RX-7, Prelude, and then Outback.
Wait a second. A Fiera's bigger than an Echo?
Yeah.
Really?
Wider, anyways.
Ah, okay. Yeah, wider
Yeah.
would make sense, because
Certainly not taller.
Fieras are transverse, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're transverse, and that was a 6-cylinder, so it was hardly... Then again, it's a V... Was it V6?
It was a V6, and the thing that V6 is good for is gobs of torque, which it made in spades, but it made, like, no power.
Well, here's the thing.
I've-
When you have a 3-speed automatic transmission, you need torque, or else you don't go anywhere.
Yeah. That too. I mean, my Echo does 0 to 60 faster than the Fiero does, so make of that what you will. That's
I
kind
mean,
of sad.
doesn't the 4-cylinder in the Echo not make that far off what the 6-cylinder in the Fiero made? Power-wise.
Echo makes 108 horsepower, 101 pound-feet of torque. The Fiero made approximately 140 horsepower when it was new, and 170 pound-feet of torque.
But it's got to chuck it for a 3-speed auto.
Yes.
Whilst
So
the
it took
Echo
like 11. It took 11 seconds for me to get from 0 to 60 in the Fiero. I've checked this, by the way, so you know it's accurate.
Mhm.
And in the Echo, it takes maybe 8 or 9 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Gee.
Yes. Yes.
I'm assuming that was an accident.
Emile, why did you punt him into the pit line?
I didn't do anything. I'm in the lead.
Why are both of them
Emile,
there?
and guys, I should mention this is what happens with the AIs on this track.
God, I love this track
Unless
now.
it's the midgets. Why can't we have an endurance race on this track? That'd be amazing. An endurance
I
race
mean-
in specifically 500 horsepower hot hatches.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what they do is they understeer into the gravel,
Oh god!
come round and hit the dividing wall there.
Oh, speaking of understeering into the gravel,
That wasn't word.
Sure.
It's again on the main map.
Yep. There goes the lead, Integra.
I love this track.
So how many Integras am I gonna lap by the end of this?
All of them.
But yeah, the
Awesome.
how fast is the Echo to 60?
Yeah, it was either 8. It was either 8 or 9 seconds, and I was hauling a trunk full of tools when I tested it. So
I still love how in the UK that's considered like sports car territory.
Yeah,
it's sports car for me. I mean,
Like, you do realise that Echo, if it really does 8 seconds, you do realise in a drag race at the lights you can beat most BMWs here. Easily.
hang on. Let me just verify the 0 to 60 with. Some
Oh, here we
other
go.
website.
Oh, he's just understeered completely off. I think the understeer that time might have actually saved it. I'm just looking at the AI dots when they reach the pit lane, to be honest with you.
Mm.
It's like the amusing thing to do with this track. Just watch as they slowly careen off. Yep,
Okay.
there you go. We're probably going to come across that group in a minute.
There's Lamborghini.
None of them go in the pit lane for a while, though.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, in case you're wondering why I'm not driving this track to my fullest potential, it's because I'm too busy watching the AI try and fuck up.
Yeah. It's
0 to
fun.
60 in, according to a certain particular website, 0 to 60 in 8.4 seconds.
Fuck off.
That's quicker than
That-
my cord would be. If I get an
That's
Accord.
quicker than my fucking Lexus.
That's quicker than what my Accord would be. And
Car and Driver says the 2,100 pound Echo will hit 60 in 8.5 seconds.
also that's...
Which is... Okay, so this is in like my top 3
Oh god, we get to watch it this time. Look at all the Integras. Oh god!
God.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh no.
he got fucking betrayed by... Oh god, they're betraying each other.
Time to be an Integra fan.
Can we not just race this race 5 times and just, like, say, yeah, this is the Type R meeting. What happens?
Just all you
This-
need to see of the Type R meeting was that.
The Type R meeting, the Type RAM meeting, more like. Fucking...
This car will only do 112 miles an hour because it's governed to that.
Yeah.
And anyone who gets even remotely close to it is just crazy.
Actually, that's what I was about to say. I think I know why the Echo's as quick as it is.
Because it weighs absolutely nothing.
No, because that was a transmission from the year... Like, what year is that? 2002?
2000.
Yeah, the gearbox was
2000.
made in '99, and I'm assuming it's exactly the same gearbox for the 60 horsepower Yaris right up to that. So I'm assuming at 112 miles an hour, what actually happens is it completely runs out of gearing.
Which would be ironic considering that people have in fact swapped Toyota Celica, the Celica GTS from the same era, that engine and transmission into the Echo. And apparently it's quite mental.
Nutty.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Oh, there you go.
Oh god.
So we're currently finding out the best Type R is the Civic, because the Civic is the only one that hasn't managed to crash into the pit lane yet.
Crash into the pit lane. It'll be funny.
He's
The
floating.
Oh, there's another one in the pits.
Yep. I say the Civic's the best. The Civic might end up in the pits on this one. Oh, no, the Integra's gone in. Fuck's sake. I love how split up the field is now, despite the fact most of them are in exactly the same car. Like, there's loads of Integras and one Civic, and yet somehow this is how the track map looks at the moment.
Jesus.
So we got to lap 3 Integras, I think.
Oh my god. Power steering was an option for this car.
What, for the Echo?
At least
Yeah,
it was
an extra $270, and a clock would be another 70 on top of that.
Back in the
Jesus
days when
Christ.
you could charge extra for a clock.
Yeah, you wanna know how much the air conditioning was?
Gone.
$925.
Just go to fucking Dollar General, buy yourself a plastic stick-on clock.
Do you want to know something?
What?
Do you know how many options my Impreza had?
None.
Nil?
None. Fully loaded from factory.
Because you're
Yeah.
a man.
Because it comes... Because it comes very Japanese, which is, it has everything. Oh, Civic. No, don't do it, Civic. You're better than this.
Hey, Classy. How many options does your Explorer have?
I'm just gonna...
Oh,
I'm just
there's
gonna go
one thing
through
with the
all.
Impreza. It has a couple of options. A website says it has some options, but I believe this to be bullshit because I've never seen one with these options. One of which is for the fog light, which makes sense because my car has a fog light button, which I found the other day, and I pressed it, and it sounds like an electrical relay comes off, but there's no fog lights on the car, so I don't actually know what it's doing. Unless
It's
there's
trying.
a hidden rear fog light somewhere, which I don't think there is.
I think there has to be by law at least one.
Maybe, but I believe that thing on the back's a reflector and not a fog light.
Have a look.
Also,
Yeah. Put it on
I think
down.
I lapped everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, the Honda fucking Civic was best. Seriously, I could just sit here and watch this replay, to be honest with you, but we need to move on. This is going to be a long enough
Please
episode
save
as
the
it is.
replay. Please save the replay.
Yes, this is going to be a
Save
long
the
enough
replay
episode
first.
as it
It's
is.
not 4-wheel drive. I got the 2-wheel drive.
Okay,
Rear-wheel
I will
drive.
save the replay just for you.
Two-wheel drive is cool.
I'm
Wheel
just-
drive.
I'm just gonna list off the options that my car has. It has the power steering. It has the rear defroster. It has the 60/40 split fold. Actually, no, it just has a folding rear seat.
There, I've saved
And
it. Happy?
That's it.
Yes.
It does not have the CD cassette deck. It does not have the power locks, and it does not have the power windows.
Find out.
Doesn't have the power locks, power windows.
But it
How
has
can you
everything
drive
else.
without fucking power locks or power windows?
I do.
I don't know.
That's because you're a fucking poor twat.
But it's like, whoever had this car before, whoever ordered this car had actually no. I know why they didn't do that, and the answer is that they lived in Boston.
They
and
wanted
they were working
car.
for
Oh,
the. Yeah, they just needed a car.
All they want
as long as
is
it had
car.
like AC.
Ah,
Do you know what's amazing about the Panda?
nothing.
In a base
Still
model
works.
trim, it had electric windows, and power
Fuck
steering, and
Fuck off.
power locks,
Hold,
although it was...
Dying a lot.
what year is your Panda? Or
05.
What year was it? Yeah, okay, that explains it.
Here's
By
the
the
fun
time
thing,
the
though.
mid-2000s rolled around.
No, here's the interesting thing, though. The Panda came out in 2003, okay? And it actually had 4 trim levels when it first came out, I believe, okay? Those were actual, active, dynamic, and eleganza, right? Do you know how long the trim level actual lasted for?
How long?
few
4 months.
Oh.
Because it was base. As in, it didn't have the power locks or the windows. And then Fiat quickly decided that they couldn't be asked to keep installing windy windows on the front, so they just stuck electric windows in there and got rid of it and said, hey, the Active's the base model now.
I have the urge to just read the car and driver review because this is great.
I will say,
like,
on the Panda,
What?
fun fact about the Panda, I bought the absolute best one I could. Because the Panda I had was an 05, as in
XL3.
a July 05 car, right? Well, that's when they say it's registered, but I think that's bullshit because it's a 55 plate, yeah? Fun fact about the 55 plate Panda.
What?
What?
Though, if I didn't get a 55 and if I got an 05, I wouldn't have had ABS or electronic braking or anything like that. Because that's when they first got introduced on those ones and it stopped becoming an option. Fun fact, all Pandas came with power steering though. And in fact, do you want an even funner fact than that?
No.
It had something incredible for the early 2000s.
What?
Electric power steering.
Wow.
With two options. You had normal power steering or city power steering.
okay.
Which was
Emile.
amazing.
Can I please read off this one paragraph because this just makes my day.
Shoot.
Yeah.
The Echo's sophisticated 108 horsepower 1.5 liter four-banger outpowers many of its competitors, and the Echo's quick performance is helped by its light weight.
Oh,
The
God.
2,128 pound Echo hits 60 miles an hour in 8.5 seconds, more than a second faster than our last Sophia, and 0.2 seconds ahead of a Dodge Neon. The Echo was not, however, as quick as the Neon in the quarter-mile run, but only by a hair. 16.7 seconds, with only 0.1 seconds being behind the Neon. Top speed is governed to 112.
Governed.
It's just
Oh,
sophisticated 108
Japan.
horsepower 1.5 liter four-banger. What?
Yeah, I just realised something quite annoying about your Echo.
What?
1.5 litre 4-banger, 108 horsepower. How many cams do you have?
2.
So it's a dual cam.
Yep.
Alright. Subaru, 2006, my car, 1.5, 4-banger, 105 brake horsepower. And do you know the worst bit about that?
Your engine's probably bigger than mine.
I have quad cams. Because boxer engine. So technically it's quad cam.
Yeah, your engine's...
Yeah,
It may look smaller, but...
I have a theory on that though.
Subaru?
Come on, quad cam 16 valve 1.5 in 2006. 105 horsepower is either A, an underestimation, or B, it is detuned to fuck. There is no way in 2006 an engine can make that little power, considering how much it's got going for it.
Yes.
As a,
Yeah.
let's see, hold on. For the optional
Trying to
stuff,
burn my
my-
phone's case back into shape.
For the optional stuff, my Explorer, it has optional keypad locking.
You have the
Optional-
keypad locks?
Optional, but it's got like the touch, like the.
My car's
the
got a keypad in it. I have no idea what the fuck it does, and I don't dare touch it.
It does have the keypad.
I only
checked
found it the other day.
before. Air conditioning with separate controls, that was an option.
What does yours have? What options does yours have on it,
Please.
if any?
Please, please, stay.
Oh, let's see, standard, it says full overhead console storage, key fob rear window, remote release, which is bullshit.
Oh,
Overhead
what was that?
console.
Ah, actually, guys,
What?
I have something for you in a minute. Sorry, Classy, to interrupt you, but I have to read something to you after this. It is fucking incredible.
Manual air conditioning, that's called rolling down a window. Without anything.
In most circles, yes, that is essentially what that means. Yeah.
Manual air conditioning and air conditioning.
How can you have manual air conditioning?
rolling down a window? Illuminated driver vanity mirror. It's got that. It's got both the vanity mirrors. They illuminate
Oh, the
the mirror.
flip
Yeah.
ones in the some visors.
You can't.
Have a key
The
fob.
back of
It's
my
got
phone
front
playing
and rear
that.
cup holders, remote keyless entry.
Ooh.
I wish it.
Oh, apparently
Console
my
ducts.
Subaru's got in the user manual for my Subaru. There is a key card that says Mitsubishi made the wireless entry for it. I was just like, I'm kind of glad I don't have that because that would have broken within about a month. Knowing Mitsubishi parts,
Oof.
Mitsubishi
Driver-
quality.
It says driver and passenger door bins.
Door bins, yeah, they're the door pockets on the sides. You
It
know, the thing
doesn't
that you
have
shove
adjustable-
receipts into.
Doesn't have adjustable
I-
pedals.
Unrelated, but I just fixed my old broken phone. The back wouldn't
What
stay
was your
outside.
old broken phone?
It's old.
What was it?
It's fucking Wiley Fox something or other.
A what?
It's a random fucking startup that died. Don't buy cheap phones off Amazon.
Alright.
But yeah, the back. What happened is the back had a melty hole, not melty hole, a melty bump, which means it wouldn't stay flat.
Would you like
So I
to know
tried-
something particularly bad?
What?
I've never killed a mobile phone in my life.
Oh, this
No.
isn't dead. It wishes it was, but it's
I
not.
have all of my old mobile phones somewhere.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
But you just
only
keep
ever
them all in a
destroyed
shoebox and be
one
like,
screen.
and this is the phone that I
No,
had
I don't know where they
97.
are, but they've never died. Right from my Nokia flip phone, which had customizable front covers for it,
Oh god, who remembers them?
mid 2000s.
Yes.
Yeah, I had that. I've got a Motorola Razr V8, which I actually know where that is. That's in that drawer over there. That was when my ringtone was me recording on my portable DVD player the theme song for the X-Files. 2000. Yeah, the Razr V8. I've got the phone that my dad bought me for some reason, a Vodafone 529 somewhere, which is like the most depressing phone in the world.
I
There's
think that's akin to child abuse.
I've got my Nokia Navigator somewhere, which is covered in ink. Because 2 days
What
before it was
happened
due to be replaced, it thinking, oh, I had my Sony Xperia Miro. I sold it to a Canadian guy for 10 quid though. So
Sure, it wasn't me.
What?
yeah, I had the Xperia Miro, but I sold it to a Canadian guy for 10 quid. He was happy. It had some beats on it. My Xperia Z2's in that drawer, and my Xperia Ultra fucking numbers and words is there. Because that's the
I'm starting
front
to think
phone.
you really like Sony phones.
I've had 3 of them. My first one was a crock of shit. The second one was alright. This third one's decent enough. I like Sony phones. Do you know why?
Why?
Because it's the only Android where the back button's in the correct position.
Which is?
It's on the left instead of the right.
Oh yeah, I know what
That's
you're
got
talking
a
about.
fucking back button on
No.
the left.
Then there's my
Then
then there's my phone where the power button's is on the back.
No, the back button, not power button.
Buttons on the right or on the left, like the LG Lucid 2.
Do you know why I like Sony phones?
Why?
Because I recognise the brand and they're cheap. Basically. And, you know, Sony usually makes pretty decent phones, to be fair.
Yeah.
The Z2 was one of the highest rated phones of its time, like it was a legitimate Galaxy rival. And
Next phone,
this I quote from the review: most mid-range phones are cancer, but the XZ1 isn't that bad. It's actually decent enough for a mid-range phone. It's like the only decent mid-range Android on the market, so a Lamal. Because I don't really care about phones these days. It's just sort of, as long as I can watch YouTube videos on it and search auto traded desperately for Honda Accords, it's fine.
It works.
But yeah, I've got to read you an advert from this Honda Accord soon. It is the most amazing level trock of shit in the world. Also, we might end on Honda tonight. I don't know. How long are the Mitsubishi events?
The Evolution Cup is 3 of them, 3 races long, with the Mirage Cup being 5 races
the
long.
Mirage Cup is hell.
We might just end it off. We'll finish off the Honda and then pick it up maybe tomorrow.
Okay, what is this?
You could do that. Whoever does the deed.
A Mitsubishi shouldn't be too bad. The problem is I don't want to like because I could easily do the Evo Cup, but I don't want to like just leave the Mirage Cup hanging. I want to get at least the manufacturer done. Japan's the thingy one though. Japan's like the only real difficult one to get through because there's a lot of them, but every other country's like there's nothing. I think the Germans have got a few, but that's like literally it. Anyways, we get 10 motherfucking G's. And I think that was the last race.
How long have these batteries been in this calculator?
Oh,
I just got bored and I decided to tear out an old calculator. They apparently expired 3 years ago.
Oh, price cut.
Oh.
Ah, hello, gorgeous.
Ooh.
It's the NSX when I believe this one was V6.
Spaced it.
I mean, there was the NSX that they was going to make that had a V10 in it. And then there was the NSX that they finally made, which was the hybrid one. Which I like a lot. But the HSC is awesome. I love the HSC. 55% completion. Jesus Christ, the Honda event really plucked that fucker up. Anyways, that also means we've got a lot of Honda concept cars at the moment. But yeah, there you go. 330 brake horsepower. It's powered by a V6. It is an excellent looking bit of kit. We might have to use the HSC at some point because I really like the HSC. The Honda Sports Concept. Or as the game likes to call it, the Honda HSC, the 37th Tokyo Motor Show Concept Car 03. Anyways, as aforementioned...
That's its name, that's totally canon, we swear.
Yes. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time we're going to be taking a look at the Civic race, which is the race I accidentally went into at the start of this episode. Until then, farewell.